Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Bailey. This is Menopause Michelle, my BioTE journey, week 4 and 5. Before we get into today's video, if you would for me, please hit that like, share, and subscribe, and it'll really help my channel grow. Thank you. So this is week 4 and 5, and I really wanted to get a video done on week 4, but I had a little hiccup. So I'm going to backtrack just a little bit. On March 13th, I got my pellets, my very first pellets, and I was also given Armor Thyroid 30 milligram. I didn't start that right away. I got the pellets on the 13th, and then I would say either the 18th or 19th of March, I started those. So my first 2 weeks seemed to go really great. I was feeling really good. I had that muscle regeneration feeling. I was back on the treadmill. My hot flashes and night sweats were gone. I was feeling way better all around. I was sleeping better, the mind fog, and everything was just going really, really well. And then on week 3, if you look back in my video, you can tell I'm already feeling bad. So I reported in that video that my hot flashes weren't gone, that they were still kind of lingering, and the night sweat seemed to come back. And I was really back not to really sleeping well. And I had said in that video also that my muscle aches and pains, and that it hurt my back, and I was just generally feeling like crap. And I'm like, well, maybe it's the weather. And then I had really sweaty hands and really, really sweaty armpits. And I mean, I was just really, really started to feel bad. And by Monday and Tuesday, I was just feeling the worst I had ever felt in my whole life. I'd never remember a time of feeling so bad and so depressed. I had this overwhelming sadness, and I couldn't explain why. I was just really sad and extremely moody, and just didn't move off of the couch, and I didn't know what was going on. My husband the whole time's telling me, call the doctor, and I started getting snappy with him and blaming him, and all the while he's telling me to call the doctor. And I said, well, I see my provider on Thursday, I'll just wait. And well, when I seen her, I was telling her how I'm feeling bad. I had swelling in my throat, and well, she advised me to go down to the doctor for a blood test to check my thyroid, and an ultrasound also to check my thyroid. So I took my last Armor Thyroid that Thursday, and in the morning I called the provider of the pellets Friday, and they also recommended blood work and an ultrasound of the thyroid. So I called for an ultrasound and couldn't get in until Tuesday. So I was advised to go to the ER for the ultrasound. So I went for the blood work, and then went over to the ER to get the ultrasound of the thyroid. Well, I am really feeling bad and extremely moody and snappy, and I'm just on edge. And when I showed up at the ER and told them, I tried to explain to them what was going on with my thyroid, and I wasn't feeling well, And I was advised to come to the ER to get that ultrasound. And when I told them I have BioTE pellets and I'm taking Armour thyroid and I'm not doing well, they had no clue what I was talking about. And so after I get checked in, I get back there and the doctor's like, well, let's do a few tests to see if you have an infection. And I'm trying to tell him, I am here for an ultrasound of the thyroid. And like, they just weren't getting it. I ended up just getting upset and just leaving the hospital. It was Friday. I took that last thyroid on Thursday. So I came back home and I don't know, I just felt horrible, man. And so Saturday, when I got up, I felt a little bit better. And then by like Sunday and Monday, like I'm starting to feel better. So the pellet provider, called me on Monday to check up on me and see how things were going. And the provider thinks that I just had maybe an allergic reaction to the Armour thyroid. So I am no longer taking that. I am feeling way better. So they sent me for blood work. So those results were, my testosterone is now 144.6 from unreadable. My estrogen is 27.8 from, I think, less than 5. The FSH is 56 from 100, and the TSH is 3.85 from, I think, 3 something. For some reason, they didn't really test the T3 or the T4, and I really wish that they would have, but, you know, I'm not taking it anymore, so I'm not concerned about it. I'm feeling way better. I'm not back on the treadmill. The hot flashes and night sweats are finally gone, for sure. This hiccup with this thyroid interfered with my sleep, and I still continue to struggle to sleep good. I hope to get back on the treadmill this week. So I know, and I'm still like a day late, so I'm like 1 week off of the Armour thyroid and just feeling so much better. I'm not like back to 100%, but almost 100%. So I think that's where I'm going to end the video. I'm feeling so much better. I just had this horrible like experience with this Armour thyroid. So I am just not taking it anymore and feeling so much better. So again, if you would please, if you enjoyed this video and you found it interesting, please give it a like, share it, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and join me next week. Hopefully we'll get back on track and we'll go for Wednesday for week 6. I just wanted to add also, the providers are, of the pellets, they're not going to test me again for my levels. I'm right where I should be. They told me to call them when my symptoms return for my second insertion, and if I don't call them by August, they will be calling me. So again, join me next week for week 6, and we'll do this again. Have a good night. Thanks. Bye.